In the last episode, all boats prepared themselves for the Atlantic crossing. Mark got a Swedish flag from the neighbor, especially for Tina as a guest. The weather pattern is really strange. The trade winds are not yet settled. There's a big low coming in with southwesterlies, so you're not going there. More to the African coast, it's very, very calm. Still, we decided to leave because we wanted to visit Cape Verde too. When you keep the RPM of the engine around 1500, the fuel consumption is about 1 liter per hour, so that's not a lot. I think we go around 4 or 5 knots with 1500 RPM, so you can practically motor all the way to Cape Verde and even further.
Morning smoothie before we go. All in uniform today.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the big boss is coming for coffee at 9. Do you know why he comes, Maaike? Or is it a big secret?
No clue.
So, healthy stuff. Salad and broccoli and spinach.
So in very calm and light weather we had our unofficial start on Saturday morning, the 20th of November. And there was not a real start, so everybody just went when they were ready. Caroa had to stay in Tenerife for another week. With a big gong, they wished everybody good luck on their trip. So we did a small round tour, waved them goodbye and then left also.
On the ship going to America. Ship going to America. But I wasn't.
So together with Spec Aint we motored out of Santa Cruz, which was in the end a really nice place to prepare the boat. The harbor was very close to the old town with all the restaurants, and we had fun there. As long as we have still cell phone reception, we do the last calls to the home front and then we're really off. The big advantage of this very calm weather is that we can fish, because normally we can't.
So we're already
With the speed of the
rafting
boat, it's
on
no
the
use
ocean.
fishing. But now Tina got the opportunity to fish. And the first big fish that we caught was actually Spec Aint.
So we're doing 6 knots and 4 knots of wind. We're experimenting with the lures. Now we have the one that makes a sound, hoor.
Yeah.
Well, maybe in sunset we're going to be more successful.
Yeah, in sunset we're gonna try the other one. This one is too deep.
And then 1 or 2 hours after our departure, we could even sail. We started with Greatcircle and the main.
No, I was on the ship.
The iceberg salad you can make it with 2 weeks. But I mean, iceberg is quite a boring salad.
Even in very light winds, the boats make a decent speed. So it was a good choice finally to start on Saturday because yeah, we could practically sail the whole day and even with decent speed.
Getting light. It's just past 7. Still going between 8 and 10 knots all the time. The wind stayed a little bit longer than expected, so that's good. Happy with that. What we tried next was to put the A2 on. And as you can see, there's only between 3 and 4 knots of wind now, sometimes 5. And the angle is 110. Should be possible according to the diagram. And it is basically.
Not big anyway. It's a decent sized fish for 3 feet. Oh shit, there's another one in the water. There's several ones in the water.
Okay.
This is a really pretty fish.
Show me, Tina.
I really never liked the whole filming and taking picture of dead fish. It kind of freaks me out. It's food.
I can totally understand that, yeah.
Little squalls in front of us. We can avoid them using the radar.
So when you start sailing, then everybody takes their own perfect course and then you lose everybody from the screen and you don't see them on the AIS anymore. And then suddenly the next day, and it's really quiet, then Specane appears again and we could even have a coffee together on the ocean.
Ik heb 11 gehad en bij die onweersbuien.
Ja, ik ook. Maar ja, ik dacht, dan ga ik er even niet mezelf erop zetten.
Nee.
Klaar liggen.
En wij hebben hem ook klaar liggen. Soort van. We need at least 50 apparent wind angle, and then from 4 knots apparent we can keep it up, so we're trying to get a combination with the engine just, well, it's almost stationary, 1200 RPM, so it's using less than 1 liter.
I'm actually doing the voiceover on the last day of our ocean crossing, and I'm sitting here inside and you can hear the noise of the waves in the back of the boat.
Sevilla over there.
Someone said to me that jumping on a trampoline is like running times 3. I don't know if that's true.
Well, at least it's more fun.
It's definitely more fun. And nicer to your knees.
Still in the middle between Speckane there and Sevilla on the other side.
Oh, it's far away.
Are you now using the scissors instead of your great knives? Yeah.
For the bones, I don't want to get it unsharp.
Yeah, we bought new knives in Las Palmas, the global ones. So no complaints on that part anymore.
Chef is happy.
No. The sun just set. It sets in 10 minutes or something like that. You really have to be quick. Yeah, Marijke, yeah, do your hair.
I have to wash my hair.
Well, it's better without washing. So we still have a somewhat different thermostat.
Yeah.
On this side all the windows are closed.
She's working hard. Yeah.
So on this side the windows are open.
Our blonde Japanese is cooking a nice meal.
Oh, well, for the first sushi in a long time, I suppose it's quite alright.
And in the meantime, Mark is doing his work. Are you working hard, darling? And he does a combination of editing and navigating. So in the middle of the night, we just passed Speckane.
Hi, Speckane!
Hello! It's unbelievable. We lost Speckane for 2 days. We did a different course. They were doing the spinnaker up and going straight to the target, and we were using the A2 and sort of jibed down to the target. And then after 2 days I had to give way to him in the middle of the night.
Oui, Madaka, je t'entends. Ici Wally. Le Rock, bonjour. Salut Jacques, tout va bien? On est parallèle à 20 000 de distance en direct. Tout à l'heure j'ai entendu une conversation avec Atlas Joy. Vous avez plus de ventes de drone à distance de eux.
Saga is the fastest boat. We're currently about the same speed, but they are way ahead of us, about 40 miles. A bit over halfway. We're kind of only the lonely here. Even here I'm only the lonely. And I hear a sound every time, like flipper. Or a bird impersonating flipper. I haven't seen a bird nor dolphins.
At the moment I'm recording this, I don't know if you can hear it. We are sprinting to Barbados and we went 50 knots and then the whole boat is shaking. But that's for another episode.
Bonjour, je suis Monsieur Dupont.
So the ladies are going to take down the sail.
So, shall I?
No, wait until it collapses. Yeah. Pull. You can sit down?
I can't hold this, Mark.
Okay.
No chance.
Yeah.
I'm holding it. Okay.
The guy was still fixed there.
Yeah, but it's all cool. Look at that, you're here.
So we're slowing down now to 5 knots. And we'll try to arrive in Mindelo just after sunrise. Doesn't make sense to arrive there in the middle of the night. And there's going to be no wind for the next coming 12 hours or so. So the wind is there again. We put up the A2 and go a little bit east of the destination, because the wind will turn to the north, and this way on wind angle we will be automatically sent to Mindelo. 111 miles to go. We're going more or less straight to Mindelo.
Almost arriving in Mindelo. We're doing some cleaning. We did some washing. So that when we are in the Cape Verde, there's not a lot to be done. And we can enjoy Mindelo and do some shopping, some fresh stuff.
We are arriving at Cape Verde in São Vicente, Mindelo. This is the bay we're going to anchor in. So we stopped in Cape Verde and we're anchored here between the wrecks and some other boats.
We can wash dishes with salt water. We can.
Thanks to these little ladies, we arrived. Are you back? Thanks to these little ladies, we arrived safely in Cape Verde.
Yeah, sure as hell wasn't because of you running around with the iPad on the head.
And this girl, she's able to laugh at very peculiar situations.
Yeah.
What do you want to confess?
Preferably nothing.
Tell me about your deepest desire.
Preferably not.